Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna tie a fly that some of you asked about. It's the Creme Brulee. It's like a shrimp fly, extremely effective on difficult fish late in the season. Also good all season around, of course, but especially in the midsummer, fall season, I guess. It looks like a Francis in some ways. But it's a lot of different colors, more hackle. Yeah, it's more like a shrimp fly. So the materials we're gonna use is we're gonna use the 14mm tube from Stanton, this one, with a orange inner tube. You can use a US tube from Future Fly. You can tie it directly on the plastic tube, but you want some weight on it. We're gonna have a cone at the front. I'm using an orange tungsten cone to even get it further down. Some hackle stams, as we did on the Francis. We're gonna use original in this fly. There is badger at the end spot, but like on the tail. But I'm using the white tipped squirrel, and I think it does the job. It swims good, and it's yeah, you get that little white point tail at the back there, so I think that's okay. You can probably use some goats or temple dog or fox or yeah, whatever. For the hackle, I'm using a rooster cape. This is brownish black. Yeah, it's brown with some black colors in it. Rooster cape from Whiting. I'm using some. You can use some like some mixed up color flash, but I'm using this one, an orange. Yeah, it's pretty thin, I think. It's not a thick flash, it's a pretty thin flash. It's not a big fly, so it's don't flash it up too much, is my advice. Yeah, and that's yeah, and the jungle cock. We're gonna have some normal jungle cock on the cheeks. So that's it, I guess. That's not much to say though. You can fish this fly like a normal fly. If you watch my other movie with the Francis, you can fish it like Francis, dead drift. You can mix up the casts by doing dead drift casts. You can do 90 degrees on, 45 on, yeah, etc. So if you wanna, you just have to figure it out. But I think one of the biggest, the most important things in this video is to, or with this fly, is to get it down to the fish. I think to get it in front of them. Like I like to fish it really deep. The first time I saw this fly was it was tied by a guy called Berg Iversen. He works in Guideline, and you probably know him if you are in the Norwegian fly fishing community. So he was the guy who inspired me to tie this fly for the first time a couple of years ago. And I actually caught fish on it, and yeah, so it's a good pattern, and I heard a lot of big stories about big fish caught on this fly, and that as Berger says, it shouldn't be allowed to have it in the box, actually. Funny guy. So I think that you have to get it down. That's why I use these heavy tungsten tubes. And Berger, though, he ties it on a US tube with a cone in front, so maybe he has some other opinions about that. And yeah, but this is my way to do it, and this is not my pattern. I just tie it for you guys. So yeah, enjoy the video, and keep coming with those questions, and if you haven't already, like and subscribe, folks! Okay guys, orange tying thread, I forgot to mention that. Start by tying in the thread the usual way. Where did I put my scissor? So messy on my tying this today. Yeah, by the way, I bought this copter scissor. Really good. Really happy with it. So I had to show you. Yeah, I'm using three pieces of this hackle stams. One on the side. One in the middle. And one on the other side. Like that. Take your scissor. Cut it off. Like that. So now you can see it like it's shaped like this. Yeah. You can gather them and cut off the tips like that. Okay. Yeah, probably can move the camera a bit so you see the tips better. Okay. Take some super glue to secure them properly, like I did on the Francis. I do this on every shrimp fly, like that. Okay. Now we're gonna tie in the white-tipped squirrel, or the badger, or whatever you have. Use what you have in your arsenal. If you want, you can stack this and shit, but yeah, I don't care about that now. Make it a bit wet at the place I tie it in, so it's easier to tie in. And make it about halfway. Yeah, about this much. I guess about 1/3 of the, a bit more maybe, of the feelers. Okay. So spread it a bit out, like that. So you get a nice little tail there. Okay. Take some varnish just to secure the material, like that. A couple of new wraps. Okay. Then we take some flesh. I make only 2 strands, nothing more. So I cut out 1 piece and I just take it on the middle section. Take it under the thread, pull it up, leave it out there. And you can have those flashes a bit longer than the white-tipped squirrel here. Not like very long, but a bit longer. Not longer than the feelers though, but yeah. Like that. Now we're gonna have some... Yeah, I can't remember if Børge uses the rib in it, but I'll do that to keep the dubbing safe. Some gold rib. Just tie that in as well. Okay. There you go. Ah, holy shit, I forgot something. The hackle. The rib is supposed to go after the hackle. Yep. That's how it is, guys. Can't be perfect all the time, right? That's what my mom says. Even she says I'm perfect though. Okay, take out a hackle piece that's quite big, because we're gonna have a big hackle at the back. You can use a Chinese cape or yeah, whatever. Use something you have lying around. Doesn't have to be super quality stuff. That's about this size, I guess. Strip off the bottom part. I don't want the really big ones. I'll just measure it and see. Yeah. About that size, I guess. Tie in the hackle. Yeah, secure it under. Cut that one off. Let's see if I can find my hackle tool here. There it is. Then just wrap the fibers backwards while you're doing this. Can be a bit tricky, this one. I'm gonna show you a little secret trick after the first wrap here. Okay, there we go. Take some super glue. Not much. Lay a little layer around the fibers. Not on the fibers, but on the body. Then you can easily follow the line pretty solid here. It won't slip for you. Like that. Okay. Cut off the waste part. Oh shit, I cut off my thread. But the super glue is there, so I just continue on the place where it went off. Like that. Okay. Pull the fibers backwards. Go wrap over the whole hackle. Not like down on the inner tube, but crap. Like that. Just around the edge of the stem. So you secure the hackle properly, okay? Just over the last stem you tied in from the hackle. That's the place you want to go over. And this is also where I take some super glue again. I put some on my thread, like this. And then I do some wraps around. Don't hit the hackle now, this is pretty important. There you have a 100% secured hackle. This won't fall off, I can promise you that. Also, if you push on the hackle now, like this, it will stay back. This is a trick you can do on all the other flies you tie, like on the alder shrimps and the hackles where you have a bit stiff hackle, like this one. This is not a soft hackle, so it's quite easy to, yeah, to have it. It's not that easy to have it hold down. But that's the way I do it though. Now we can tie the rib. Schmuck. Like that. There you go. Little son of a bitch. Okay. orange. This is a hence Spectra dub number 04. This orange. Just use a normal orange dubbing, UV dub or whatever. Don't think it matters that much. As you can see, it's quite thick at the start point there already, so just a thin layer of dub there. Okay. Then we go down. There you go. Like that. Some more at the end there. I was not quite satisfied with the end here, as you can see. Oh, there you go, mate. Okay, rib this in as normal. Smoke. Fuck, it's the wrong way. I'll take it this way, whatever. There we go. That's the right way. Okay. Tight. As always, you know what they say. Get that off. Now take some more of the orange to clear, like to cover up the place where we tied in the rib. And go down on the inner tube. Work your way down, like that. Okay. Now we're going to tie in the new hackle. Take one that's not as big as the last one, because you want this hackle to be a bit smaller. Okay. Like that, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Cut that one off. Leave a bit of a little tip there so you don't drag this bastard off when you take it off. Okay, so then we go same way, pull backwards. You can add some super glue if you want. I'm not going to do that now because I'm going to show you a little trick. Pull the fibers backwards, you run, backwards. I'll stop there. Now I'll pull everything backwards like this, and I tie myself backwards again over the hackle stems here. Okay. Some super glue. Pull everything back. Work your way over. And since you're gonna have a cone here, it won't be easy now to to tie in the cone because of what I did when I went backwards there. So what I do now is I'm taking a scalpel and I remove those hackle stems. Like that. As you can see, yep, it came off. Perfect. Take some more super glue. Like that. Just to secure, because as you can see I cut off a bit of the thread there, so I want to secure the remaining parts of the thread here, so the thread won't loosen. Okay. Like that. Now we're gonna have the jungle cock cheeks. I'll just grab 2 pieces here. Yep, about that size. Spit on them and bend them like I do. Leave it on the. You want it about the same size as the body, a bit longer, maybe 1 millimeter longer. Just tie that in. Like that. Same with the other one. Like that. So take your scalpel and just pinch on the stem there. So super glue. As you can see, this is quite a big, not a big fly. So actually, you can just leave it like that if you want to. I'm going to leave it like this because I want one that doesn't have a cone on it, and I also think I tied the head a bit big now. That was my fault. I went a couple of wraps too many there, so I won't be able to make the head fit, I think. Of course I can show you how it will look though, but yeah, well, I think it's, yeah, we have such a heavy body on this one, so it doesn't matter actually. So a little tip there was to tie in the jungle cock before the hackle and then the hackle afterwards. That would be much nicer, I think. So finish off by taking on some super glue at the head here, just to secure all the materials. Like that. And we just go a couple of wraps here to make a big orange head instead of the cone. Then I have a low water flyer instead of the really, yeah, this one will go down pretty fast though anyways, but if you add the cone as well, it will be really dope. But you tie some with and you tie some without, like that, and then some, pull it off. I cut off the parts I don't want. Like that. Then some varnish on the orange. That. And there you go. The creme brulee. Sorry about the cone there, but this is what I do if I fuck up like I did now. Okay, I see that the cone, you can just push it on and it will look really ugly, but the fish doesn't care, but I care, because I hate when it looks like, well, I hate when you have a salmon fly and the cone doesn't fit. So we just transformed it to a fly with without the cone, and we made yeah, about the same size orange head in front. And this is really, the tube is really heavy in itself, so you won't have trouble with getting down, but on the deep holes you might want to tie some with a cone as well. So yeah, and you can also, I forgot to tell you about that, use a little brush and just brush up the dubbing a bit while you're tying. I didn't do that now, but yeah, you get the point. So hope you guys enjoyed the movie, and next movie up will be the Bag Limit Destroyer. Some of you guys asked about that one, so I'm gonna tie that for you. Quite many components, not many components, but quite many wings, I guess, with different colors and layers and hackles, and yeah, so it's gonna be quite tying technical to not screw up with too much material, and make a nice layer with wings, and the tapering will be really nice, and that's the issue with that fly. So and I'm gonna say that I haven't tied this fly. This is the first fly I tie of this one in like a month, so I haven't, that's what I do with all my flies actually. When I tie them for you, I don't tie one in the before the video to see how it is. I just tie it. So I guess it's like a freestyle rap. Sometimes I forget about things, and yeah, but well, I managed to correct them now, so yeah. Enjoyed, hope you enjoyed, so take care of you guys, and I hope to make a video before the Christmas Eve, and maybe I post it on Christmas Eve. I don't know it. I need to work some days now, so and I have some shopping to do with the Christmas presents, etc. And but if I don't post anything before that, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys later. So thank you for watching, and yeah, have a nice evening.